NHL now joining us, Nikita Zadorov, one of the newest members of the Vancouver Canucks, now in Nashville following a big win over Chicago last night. Big Z, how you doing, my dude? And how are your new digs treating you? How are you liking this new team?
Doing good, yeah, thank you. Been great so far. Cool transition. You know, it's always fun to play for the great hockey club.
Not just great hockey club, great hockey jerseys. I got to say,
Yes.
My favorite jerseys, you've had the pleasure of playing with the Flames Reds, which I love when it all redded out. And then I love the old school, the black Canucks jerseys. What are you thinking about those? You love those or what?
The skate jersey, yeah, it does look cool. I feel like there's a lot of teams like who has like third jerseys in black look great in this league. I think there's probably 10, 15 jerseys what I really like around the league for sure.
Yeah, you've had a great career up to this point. You played with a lot of really fun teams. What cities stood out to you most? And I mean, if you do want to talk fashion, because I know you're a fashion forward guy, which third jersey is your favorite?
I like Florida ones. I like LA third jersey. Anaheim had a great third jersey. From top of the head, there's a lot of those. The reverse retros, a lot of them were cool. But I feel like if you look at the original jerseys, like original six teams, like they for sure got to be up top of the list. Like Blackhawks, Montreal, even Rangers jersey, they look great. But Van, I like the colors of the Van jersey for sure.
Yeah, those are sick. And you got to wear the Chrome Dome, which he wore for an entire 2-hour show. So maybe we could do a side-by-side who wore it better.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, when I never played D, so I don't know a lot of things probably with playing defense, but is there an adjustment when you're on the ice same time as Tyler Myers? Like you two big bodies, you know, I mean, is it you guys take up so much space? Is there some adjustments because of just the size that you both have?
Well, I mean, you make adjustments for sure when you switch in partners because every player is different. You know, like I feel like past few games that's where we're playing our best. I think we finally getting used to each other. We know where we're gonna be. We know how to stay predictable to each other. I mean, he's a great skater. He's a great puck mover. He is a good defender as well. He has a long stick, long reach. He puts the stick in the right place all the time. So we combine a lot of good stuff together. And I feel like for forwards, when you go play against two big guys, it's pretty hard because, like you said, we take so much space in the D zone.
Z, you went from a team with now 29 points in the Calgary Flames to a team with 44 and firmly in second in your respective division. How would you describe the culture in the room and, of course, on the ice? Because you guys have been doing some great things as of late.
Yeah, I mean, we here just to win some hockey games, right? It's exciting when you win good games. You're top of the league, you chase a playoff spot. So I think it's the guys playing great hockey. There's a lot of stars in our team this year. You know, Queen's playing unbelievable. Pedersen, Besser, JT Miller, our goalie, Demko is unreal. So I think the big guys stepping in, you know, we got our third line's been playing unreal past few games. So everybody's carrying, and it's exciting. I mean, I was happy when I got traded. I'm happy to come to Van for sure. I've been enjoying past 3 weeks. So it's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah, you just mentioned that you were happy you were traded. I know a lot of that was in the media from, the tweet from your agent to everything that went down. Did you have a list of teams you wanted to go to? And how would you just describe that process? I know things have changed over the course of the last decade or so with the introduction of social media.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I probably cannot talk about yet. I'm still playing in this league, so I don't want to burn any bridges or anything like this. But I mean, there's always Vancouver was up top of our list for sure, and we knew that there was some mutual interest from their side as well. So we were excited when they got it done for sure.
Hey, Z, how's my boy Gonch doing? Sergei Gonchar. Can you let any of the viewers in on him? I mean, I play with him in Pittsburgh. He's the cool as a cucumber, never rattled, got some great insight. How is it working with him?
He's been great. He's been actually helping me a lot. We had a long home stretch, so he was there all the time. been cutting videos, been working with me extra on the ice, off the ice. We've been looking at some clips. You know, he's different player compared to myself. So that's what those things make sense for me because he can adjust my game at the things where I never worked before. You know what I mean? So like some offensive stuff, some blue line stuff, where you put your feet, where you put your stick, skates, all those defensive details. He's been helping a lot with this, and I mean the coach's stuff is unbelievable here. You know, you have twins on the ice all the time. Henrik and Daniel, they're working with young guys. Then you have Gonch, then you have Adam Food, you have Talk. They all played before, so like you get those tips from the ex NHL players who know what they're talking about. You just have to follow them up.
That's an unreal staff.
So that's like a that's a
all-star,
solid all-star coaching staff
Those
right
jerseys
there.
are hanging from the rafters. We mentioned your victory over Chicago yesterday. You take on the Nashville Predators tomorrow. So I'm assuming, are you in Nashville?
Yeah, we are here.
Okay, so where's the go-to spot?
No, it's not my type of town. So
You didn't bring your cowboy boots on the road trip. I'm so surprised by this.
no, I left my cowboy boots in Calgary.
Hey, I want to ask you with something happened the other day. So I want to be fully transparent, and I think you'd appreciate it because I like the way that you are transparent and you say how it is, right? All season long, I've been on here, and you've been on with me, Lauren, where I'm like, I don't know about Vancouver because I'm like, I love the way they're going, but sometimes the way the game's going, they don't look that great, but then they end up winning the game. And then you guys starting to get better and better, and something happened over the weekend. And the reason why I want to ask you this is because, you know, in Calgary, sometimes you need players to say the uncomfortable thing. It can't always come from coaches. It has to come from guys in the room. You did that. We've seen you do that vocally and other places you've been. But JT Miller came out the other day. You guys beat Florida Panthers 4-0. And he was like,
Yeah, I remember.
that was, you know what? That wasn't good enough. Like, we didn't play the right way. And to me, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe these guys got it. Like, they understand. And how important is it to be in the room to, like, you win a game 4-0, but be like, hey, let's have fun, turn the music up, but we got better than that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's gonna be some self accountability. You know, like the coach is gonna let you know for sure, but that's why you have those older guys, leaders who been playing a while and know like you got to play good enough to win hockey games. Obviously, there's a lot of game changers in this team. That's why I think some games when they don't go your way, you know, you don't have legs, you don't play good system, or you're losing battles. But those guys will show up and score big goals for you. That's what gonna win. I feel like every game it's about like 5-6 big plays, game-changing plays, and then if you can limit those against yourself and then do them against other team, then that's gonna win you some hockey games. I mean, there's obviously, like, I feel like in mini we did not play really well as well, but we got that point because our goalie played unreal. So, you know, like, you need those guys to step in the right time and then win some hockey games for you.
I'll tell you what, you won over the heart and the mind of Mike Rupp with the self-accountability there from JT. Let's just talk about, what any good sports journalist would do when they're preparing for an interview such as this, and we stalked your Instagram naturally. So let's just go down the rabbit hole as we take a look at some great photos, and you can kind of just take us through what was going on. We can start at the Heritage Classic earlier this season. It must have been such a special time. Z, I'm sure you took part in how many outdoor games actually have you taken part in, and how did this one compare?
That's my second. I played one in Colorado Springs against LA Kings.
I totally remember that. I was there. I'm sorry.
that one was cold.
Was
that
so
one
cold.
was really. Edmonton wasn't that cold, I think. But I'm not really a big fan of outdoor games. I'll tell you right away.
That's what I'm saying. This guy says it how it is. I like that.
You do not mince words, but you guys all looked good. At least the fashion.
Wait, hold on. Why don't you like it? It's just different feel.
Yeah, it's just out of my comfort zone. I like it like this. You know, like the ice is bad, the wind, the cold, the 2 days are so long. You know, like the different dressing rooms. Yeah, I just keep it simple, please.
Too many variables to deal with. You know what? Okay, yeah, we love your honesty. Okay, so your family, just talk about how seriously you take Halloween. Because I remember covering you in Colorado, and I came up, I'm like, man, like this outfit, I think you guys were dressed up like Greek gods or something like that. And you're like, oh no, Halloween is like big in our household.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I grew up in Russia, so we never had it. Like, people never celebrating like that. So when I came to North America, all NHL teams doing Halloween parties, so we're trying to look good all the time. So my wife comes up with the new ideas every year. So actually, it's my 11th year, and this year first time we didn't have Halloween party because the schedule was a little too tight. So maybe next time, we got a few ideas left from this year. We're gonna transition to next year, I think.
Yeah, you definitely have to bring them out because you guys bring it, including that one there. Did you see that with the blonde wig and she's dressed up as a cat? Can you explain that one?
That's Karl Lagerfeld, and that's his cat.
That is so cool. Also, I heard that the legendary designer Karl Lagerfeld, to R.I.P., left everything to his cat. Did you hear that too?
Yeah, I did.
That's so cool.
Oh. I'm out of loop on that one, guys.
I
I'm
saw
sorry.
it. You just retreated.
I'll leave that one to you guys, but I like the costume. I got one for you. Again, love the way you play. Your physicality, big body on the back end is so important. You mentioned the star power that's on that team in Vancouver. So I want to ask you, if we can mash up Nikita Zadorov and we want to give you one other attribute, would you rather have Quinn Hughes' skating ability? Would you rather have Elias Pettersson's passing ability or Brock Boeser's shot? If you had to pick one to add to what you have already.
Probably passing ability, yeah.
The passing ability of Petey?
That's what I would. Out of those three, yeah, that's what I would have taken.
I like it.
That's good. That was a great question.
Well, it's just we like building superheroes. I want to. You got the big factor, the body, like the big size. So I mean, adding that ability, that would be incredible.
I'll never forget when the Avalanche and you were on the Avs were playing the Blues in St. Louis, and I was interviewing someone from the opposition. It was Ryan O'Reilly during the intermission, and you had just laid him out, and he's like, "Did you see that hit?" And I was like, "Yeah." How did it feel? He's like, "I didn't see him coming. Where was he? I need to know where he's at on the ice at all times." Like, you rocked his world. So it's memorable when Big Z is on the ice and you make contact with him. So Nikita, thank you so much for joining us. I know you have to head to Tootsie's, put your cowboy boots on, and get ready to listen to some country music. But enjoy your time in Nashville. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Absolutely not. I'm not going to Tootsie.
Thanks, Z. We appreciate you.
Yes,
Good luck the rest of the season.